Fellas, in this video, I want to share why being emotionally intelligent makes you 10 times more attractive. All right. When you are an emotionally intelligent man, that means you are aware of your emotions, your emotional state, but you're also aware of the emotions of those around you. You're aware of how you may be affecting other people and how they affect you. So this is like a skill. This is like a superpower that ultimately does make you more attractive. And I got 5 talking points on how it actually does that. So number 1 is that you are a safe person to be around. When you're emotionally intelligent, you provide safety for people. And what I mean is not necessarily physical safety. That plays into it in its own way, but you provide a safety for people to be able to just be who they are, experience their emotions, experience their lives. You provide a level of comfort for a woman, and that is attractive to a woman. She knows that she can run the gambit of, I don't even know if that's the right word. I was thinking gauntlet, but she knows that she can run through her emotional state, have her emotional swings, and that you will not be pulled into it. You will be a rock. You will be grounded. You will remain solid. This makes you more attractive. Now, the second way that being emotionally intelligent makes you 10 times more attractive is that you know when you're triggered. This is something that I had to really work on, and I still work on to it to this day. Now, what do I mean by triggered? By triggered, I mean when you know that you're having an emotional reaction to something. Somebody done said something to you that's pissed you off. Somebody done done something to you that's pissed you off. But the key is to actually notice that you're actually pissed off about it. See, my problem was I used to get pissed off about something or feel defensive about something and have to argue about it. And I wasn't able to catch when I was actually triggered. I wasn't able to actually notice it and name it and say, oh shit, I'm actually triggered. I might actually need a moment right now. A lot of us are unaware of when we're triggered. When you are emotionally intelligent, you have that sense of awareness of self, of when you're triggered, of when you're activated, of when somebody has said something to you that just really got underneath your skin. And you might have to take a moment because you may say something that doesn't need to be said. That makes you more attractive when you have that level of awareness of yourself. Say you're talking to your girl or something like that. You have the awareness to know that, say a conversation feels like it might go left, like you might disagree with her about something like that. But you have this awareness to know that this conversation may be triggering me. It may be activating me in a way. And you can say to your lady, hey, babe, girl, can we talk about this another time? I feel like this is just not the right time. I can feel it kind of activating me a little bit. All right. Can we come back to this? When you can get to that level, that's next level, I should say. All right, number 3 is that you make people feel seen and understood. This makes you super attractive, all right? Naturally, we all want to be seen. We want to be heard. We want to be felt. When you're emotionally intelligent, this allows you to be able to do that for people. Because when you're emotionally intelligent, man, you understand the value in listening and not always having to talk and just kind of just being present with a person. And when you're present with a person, this allows that person to be seen. This allows that person to feel like they are being felt and experienced. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting deep with it here, but that's a powerful thing. That's going to make you more attractive to women because it separates you from most men. Hell, most people don't possess the skill set to be able to do that. So the more emotional intelligence that you have, the more that you cultivate it and work on it, it's going to allow you to be able to see others and really recognize others for who they are and what they bring to this world. All right. And that really deepens connections with people too, and will really improve your relationships with people. All right. The fourth way that being emotionally intelligent makes you more attractive is that you communicate well, even when you're under pressure. Now, why is this attractive? It's attractive because it shows that you are able to really still like express yourself and not let a moment or a situation get the better of you. Now, this is not to say that you're not a human being and you're a robot and you're going to always get this right. I don't always get this shit right. Okay. This requires a lot of intention and a lot of awareness. Okay. When you can start to recognize, like I said before, when you're triggered, when you can recognize that you're triggered and you don't let that trigger really take hold of you, and then you start reacting and start maybe yelling and cussing and overreacting to situations that don't require that type of response to them. When you get to the point where you can still communicate, you can still express yourself in a cool, calm, collected way. Yes, you might be agitated. Yes, you might be pissed off, but you're able to even express that and let people know, let your lady know. Like I said earlier, the example I gave you, hey babe, I'm a little bit activated right now. I feel like I'm about to go off or something. I need to kind of relax. When you can get to that place and just be able to express yourself while you might be hurt about something, while something might have disappointed you, or when you can still weave through that shit and still speak from a place of cool, calm collectedness, bro, you're in a different stratosphere. You're in a different category of most people, and that's why this makes you attractive. That's why this will make you stand out to women when you can do this. If this video is providing you any value so far, please hit that like button. It really helps with the growth of the video and the reach of it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you know when I make more videos just like this, all right? Now, for this last way that being emotionally intelligent makes you 10 times more attractive, it's because you move with integrity. You know, you don't get so rattled that you start acting out of character. And by out of character, I mean, like I said before in the other examples, yelling, cussing, acting like a little boy, letting that little kid version of yourself take over. That's what I'm talking about. When you are emotionally intelligent, you move in integrity. You become more aware of what's going on around you and how you are moving in the world. And you move more with purpose, and you move more with discipline. And it's all these things that just, they ultimately are going to make you more attractive because, like I said, most don't move this way. A lot of people let the moment get the better of them and they can't stand their ground. And by stand their ground, I mean not getting knocked over by a strong gust of wind. Life is going to come at you with a lot of strong gusts of wind, a lot of jabs and punches and curveballs. It's going to throw a lot of that your way. But the better that you can remain in your integrity, the more that you can improve your emotional intelligence and cultivate that, the better off you're going to be. And also, you're going to start to notice the more attention you get from women. Okay. They're going to want to be around you. All right. They like a man that carries himself with integrity and knows who he is. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to dive deeper into emotional intelligence, into emotional mastery, then reach out to me and book a one-on-one call. All right. I do a free discovery call if you're somebody who is trying to improve this aspect in your life. Maybe you let moments get the best of you. Maybe you find yourself overreacting, losing your shit, cussing people out, and you're tired of doing that. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then like I said, book a call with me. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And I'm talking about emotional intelligence, which is ultimately emotional strength, emotional control, and all those things. They're all under the same umbrella. And if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you check out my video that I'll leave somewhere on the screen for you. It's called 5 Ways Emotional Strength Makes You a Dangerous Man. All right. Make sure you check out that video and I'll see you there. Peace.